it comes from. So why should my right be taken as Dabaya Makri and be given to the Sultan of Sokoto or the Oni of Ife? On what basis? I don't know them. It is Nigeria that brought us together, and we all know the age of our stool. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are listening to this broadcast. Every day, Nigeria seems to be turning into a jungle where the grand norm of the state, which is the Nigerian Constitution, is no longer accorded any respect. The National Assembly of the Nigerian state flout this constitution at will. Like Saddam Hussein said, everything I write with my hand and says is the law, that is the law. Now the National Assembly are taking upon itself, without following laid down constitutional provision. The National Assembly, made up of the Senate and the House of Representatives, are creation of the Constitution. They did not originate on their own. Their birth, their origin, their umbilical cord is planted in the Constitution, which is the grand norm of the Nigerian state. The National Assembly, I heard, is proposing a bill to give life to the constitutional provision of creating the National Chiefs Council of Nigeria, Traditional Rulers Council of Nigeria. And the National Assembly is now standing the Constitution on its head by proclaiming two traditional rulers as head of Nigerian traditional institutions. These traditional rulers are not the rulers of other traditional rulers. They have no constitutional basis to become head of other Nigerian traditional rulers. There is no constitutional basis or historical basis to impose these two traditional rulers on other traditional rulers. And the National Assembly is going out of its way to trample on the Constitution, on the fundamental rights of the ethnic identity of other traditional rulers, and placing and elevating these two traditional rulers that have no constitutional and historical basis over and above other traditional rulers. And they think that we will accept it. Now let us come. Let us start with the Sultan of Sokoto. How is the Sultan of Sokoto the head of traditional rulers anywhere other than in Sokoto and the emirates that are under Sokoto? Usman Danfodio led a jihad and overthrew the Hausa traditional institution and conquered other. He said it's a jihad which has no Quranic basis. It has no Islamic basis. The people you overthrow, Rumfa and others, were Muslims. And it is not Islamic to declare a Muslim a kufar. Either you are the kufar, you who is calling the other person a kufar, you are the kufar. There is no basis to declare another Muslim a kufar. But it happened. They were overthrown. This was in 1808. Until the British came. And there were kingdoms. There were in the north that were never conquered by caliphate. There were kingdoms that were never conquered by the Sokoto Caliphate. Borgu was not conquered. Borodun was not conquered. Arugugu was not conquered. Part of Junku land was not conquered. Tifi land was not conquered. We can go on and on and on and on and on. Yes, today, I don't know what happened. The chief of Borugu in Nigeria has accepted to join the caliphate. Even Sulija, Abuja, the Abuja Emirate that left Zauzau because of the Osman Danfodio raid and war of conquest that came to find the Emirate of Abuja, which is now Sulija, was not conquered. But out of convenience or whatever it is, following the flow, these people have done. I was in Brenning Kebi when Jokolo, Emir Jokolo was installed as Emir. And I saw historical somersault. The people of Sulija, they said, I think it was Emir Hawal that was there, that Sulija, Borugu, Arugongo are part of, Sulija and Borugu are part of the empire of Muhammad Bello. I think they said is the western arm of the Sokoto Caliphate of Muhammad Bello. And I looked at my historical records and I found out that there was no basis for this because these people were never conquered. They were never conquered. So on what basis? We ask the question, on what basis? The Constitution clearly states that no citizen of Nigeria should be discriminated on no account, either by religion, by circumstances of his birth, by where he comes from. So why should my right be taken as Dabaya Makri and be given to the Sultan of Sokoto or the Oni of Ife? On what basis? I don't know them. It is Nigeria that brought us together, and we all know the age of our stool and the prominence of our stool. We all know the age of our stool and the prominence of our stool. This is arrant nonsense. Now, let us come. 1808, we have been existing. King Amakri on whose second stool I sit today, Adabaya Makri the first, had a commemorative coin in 1788 in the United Kingdom. No foreigner had achieved that feat until maybe recently, I think Nelson Mandela, that have had a commemorative currency, legal tender in 1788. You can go and Google it, Kingamakri. It's not today historical revisionism. People are coming to quote. No. He was the first African black man to own an ocean liner. Now, in Nigeria, they imposed the Sultan of Sokoto is the Amir Muslimin of Nigerian Muslim. How? Who made it? Where did the Majlis sit? Where did we sit to make the Sultan of Sokoto our Amir? How? Let the sleeping dog lie, as they say. A lot of people. When Goodluck was there, said he made the Sultan of Sokoto the permanent Amiru Hajj. I went to Goodluck is alive. Anybody can go and ask him. I went to him and said, Mr. President, sir, you are subordinating other Muslims to the Sultan of Sokoto. I am an Amakri. At that time, I never even dreamed that I would become a Mayanabo. I told Goodluck, President Goodluck, that it was morally wrong that you are subjecting a Ijaw Muslim, I am an Ijaw Muslim, to the authority of another Muslim from another place, because we are all in Nigeria. That this is morally reprehensible, it is wrong, it is condemnable. He said, I see what you cannot see. It is when you sit on this chair that you know that there are certain things you have to let go. I am not ready to let go what my father has handed over to me. I can let go. I let go because I'm an individual. Alhaji Mujahid Dokubo Asari yesterday, because I was an individual, I can let go. But today I cannot let go because I am not an individual. I am now Dabaya Makri, the Amanabo of the source, who presides over all the mysteries, the sacredness, and the totality of what Kalabari people represent. Even though not mistaken, there's an Amina of Kalabari who is higher than me. But the realms of what Kalabari people stand for, the realms of what Kalabari people stand for, what Kalabari believe, the realms, the key is in my hand. So why will somebody makes a law to impose somebody we have no relationship with, we don't know anywhere, that is our head? Is it another form of colonialism? Is it another form of colonialism? Now, the most annoying one is the Oni of Ife, who is not even the leader of the Yoruba people. You see, when we start to twist history, all of us know that Oyo Empire existed. the Alaafin of Oyo, was the head of the Oyo Empire. And Ife was part of the Oyo Empire. Ife was part of the Oyo Empire. And today, people are still, why are they making it to stand on its head? And that's why when they peddle this about Benin, all this, I said, these people, are they sick? Yes, Yorubas believe that Ife is the origin of the Yoruba people. Kalabari people believe that Taurus Ramapri is the origin of the Kalabari people. Now, today, to show that Ooni of Ife is the head of Yoruba people, he's still the one who appoints the Are Ona Kakanfo, the Generalissimo of the Yoruba people. Was there an Ife empire ruling over Yoruba people? Ogbomoso, Abeokuta, Ibadan. All these major Yoruba entities today are originated when the Oyo Empire fell to the Fulani expansion. Where was the Ooni of Ife? The Ooni of Ife only appeared when they gang up. When they Kitiparako, they gang up. When they gang up against the Alaafin, when they gang up against the Alaafin, when the Oyo stalks like a Ibadan and Ogbomoso, the Oni Ikoyi and others were fighting the Fulani expansion. This Ekiti Parapọ̀, Ekiti Alliance, Ijesa Ekiti, Ife were fighting to sabotage them. This is historical. The longest civil war. Why these people were fighting to stop the Fulani expansion into the new Yoruba heartland after Yoruba people had been driven from their capital in the north. The Yorubas, their capital, Ile-Ife, was in the north. When they have been driven down, when Arela Tosa and others and all the Yoruba people were fighting these entities, were fighting to protect Yoruba land from being totally subjugated. This Oni of Ife, the Jesas and the Ekitis were together attacking these progressive Yorubas who wants to hold Yoruba land from falling into foreign subjugation, colonialism, they were sabotaging and attacking them from the rear. If people like Herrera Tosa were alive, and all the Badon generals and Baloguns are alive, all the Ochogbo people, all the Shonwu them, who fought, of Ochogbo, of Ogbomojo, Shon of Ogbomojo, all of them that stood and fought to what we now know as Yoruba people, they'll be turning. If they are brought back, they will not believe in this perfidy of trying to raise the Ooni of Ife over and above the Alafin of Oyo. It is not historical. We have read the books of Johnson. We have read Ajayi Crowther. We have read so many books written on Yoruba history. So where did Ooni of Ife come to be, even the head of Yoruba people?
What a wonderful question, the anchor of this good platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Samonekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold for a second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Dokubo fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So everybody is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohane's and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Sultan Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, the Nigerian government, be worried about it. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country,